I'm really sorry that I can't come to the Labour Friends of Searchlight conference today, the hustings. I'm afraid that after the Unite hustings, which we're doing this morning in the TUC, I have to dash back up to Yorkshire, where we're having our annual fundraising garden party, but also a chance to say a big thank you to everybody who helped us in our campaign over the last few months, and I've really got to be there. So I apologise, but I also want to say a massive thank you to all the people from Searchlight, but also from the Labour and trade union movement who helped in my fight against the BNP and the Tories in Morley and outward, and also right across the country. Brilliant results in Barking and Dagenham. We threw out the BNP in Leeds, and it only happens because of grassroots local campaigning on the doorstep, but also in meetings in our communities, people getting the message out to say no to the racism and fascism of the BNP, but also to show we can stand up for local communities and listen to the concerns of local people. I had a really hard fight in Morley and outward. It was a constituency which was almost entirely not my seat, the largest BNP membership in the whole country, according to the BNP, and also a Tory candidate who was very happy to play to that BNP vote to accuse me of allowing an uncontrolled deluge of immigration which was causing people to go to the BNP, and we had to fight that really hard. And we thought hard about how to do it, and we decided 18 months ago the only way was to have a real local movement, but also to do, in the end we did about 20 public meetings all across the constituency on issues which people were saying to us they were worried about crime and social behaviour, the economy and jobs, about the impact of migration on their communities. And the purpose was to isolate the BNP for their racism, their out-of-touchness, but also to show that we were listening and hearing. And to be honest, we heard some real concerns. Too many people saying, you know, I've always been Labour, but I think you're out of touch, you're not on our side. And that's why it's really important we respond to that in the coming months. And in this leadership campaign, I've been saying very clearly on jobs, on public services, on all the issues which are being raised, we must be the people who stand up. But you can only do that kind of public meeting campaigning if you've got local party members, trade union members who are willing to come out, learn on the job, be advocates in their communities. I'm very clear. I can't expect the Labour Party, the trade union movement, to come and campaign in that intensive way with me, unless at the same time our approach to politics is not just to speak, but also to hear. And my vision of a Labour Party is one which rebuilds from our grassroots, our trade union, our councillor base, and doesn't just to GCs, to National Policy Forum, send out injunctions or messages, here's our policy, do you agree? As we did in our local campaign, you've got to start with the question, what's concerning you? What needs to be changed? And we were told loud and clear, tuition fees are a barrier. We should have implemented the social charter because people want migration, but they want it to be fair, not a free market, and that means agency workers directive, the posted workers directive. Also, people were saying, look, I've been waiting 18 months, or my daughter has, and she still can't get a house. We don't hear those concerns. I think if we'd listened harder earlier as a party to what people were telling us from our communities, would have been in a stronger position in this election. I'm determined to do that. I want to be a candidate for this election who listens and engages with the party, who's proud of the trade union link, who banks the kind of community campaigning Searchlight does, shows that we can get in touch with working people who we represent, and is somebody who can take the argument, the fight, to the Conservatives and to the Liberals, somebody who can speak the language of mums and dads, as well as of finance ministers and bankers and university seminars. I'm somebody who, above all, is Labour. The reason I joined the Labour Party was because my dad got me to when I was 16. His father died when my father was only 10 years old, from a working class community in Norwich. But he got to university because the post-war welfare state made that possible for him. And, you know, I want that for every child in every community. That's why I'll fight these Tory Liberal Democrat cuts. That's why I'll defend our welfare state. That's why I'm proud to be Labour, and that's why I'm asking you for your support. I'm sorry not to be there. I hope you have a really, really good day.